Hey, well, you know what? Let's go to this one. Oh, well, wait, hold on. Hold on. There it is. There we go.
I am going to rip your throat apart.
Going to rip your throat apart. Sippo, thank you for the 20 months, dude. Thank you. Thank you for resubscribing. That's a long ass time. Hope you continue to enjoy the great emotes and the ad previewing. All right, huge drama, dude. So, I don't know if I should talk about our match first or go through all the matches and eventually get over to our match. New Zealand dub. Thanks. Yeah, it was very interesting how chat reacted to the whole sorcery thing. Drama first. I could start from our match. One thing that has been consistent ever since, I guess, last season. Although Tom said that he had a doubleheader and he won against somebody. So I don't know if that was last season or the season before that, or a season before that. But last season there were 2 or 3 people who had doubleheaders and they all lost both games, which is like kind of scary. Like if you ever have a doubleheader, then it's like the track record of people having doubleheaders is not favorable to you, right? Was it season 3? Okay, well, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I mean, we can delve into this game. Not this one. This one. What am I drinking? This is citrus green tea. Anyways, let's see. When does this start here? So some perspective or some perspective, whatever, on this is they just played Monkey Business, Michinagi, and they unfortunately lost. They in all aspects they should have won, right? Like I was in here like, man, we're gonna have another bingo win, right? And just unfortunate things happen, and then Monkey Business won. I'm not saying that like Frog Car Spin should have won as if like Monkey Business didn't deserve to win. It was just like if you were a betting person and you walked in to the match at 30-40 minutes, you'd be like, oh yeah, it's going to Frog Car Spin, right? But yeah, that's what I mean. Woke up late, and when I checked the match, he had just bingoed. Rather, there was some controversy with Tom not having enough sorcery, some because of an issue with the mod. It isn't an issue with the mod. Okay, so let's go. So I'm gonna 2x speed here. Hey, look, I'm gonna move around over here. There we go. Throw me around, dude. So, looking at the board, it's very obvious that you just want to go back section. because there's so much in back section in DLC. In base game, there's a lot of Leonia stuff, which Josh realized pretty early on. I'll just go forward a bit. We don't have to like go through the whole build up here. Here we go. So I did watch through this already, I think. It's kind of a blur. I fell asleep before stream. Is easily performing like a top 3, top 1 base game player this season? That's what. Oh yeah, no, Bree is always like great, right? Oh, and Bree forgot that she needed to 2-hand again after she kicked the shield. That happened to Swed too. Like he toggled before he went for a post one time, and he riposted with his fist. I would like you to know that I woke up especially to watch this match. Oh, really? Awesome. It's Reno banned. Yeah, I clickbaited the fuck out of the title because I thought it was funny. That is such a reason to skip this square. If it's center square, go for it, I think. Every single time. But like aside from that, it's just rough, dude. You know, like you get set back pretty far, right? And you like if you're killing Scion, what like now Josh is a minute 30 or something ahead, something like that. Hey Lucy, what's up? How are you doing today? Hi Obo. There was a lot of synergy on the board that I think Josh didn't play too much into, which ended up being good for us. But yeah, it maybe too. I don't know how good of an idea it is to not have fist weapons or pick up something else other than fist weapons or Fias champs. That might be too much to ask. Wouldn't column 1 be bonkers? Yeah, but if she would have gotten grafted scions, I would have just told Josh, hey, go for the tunnels. Well, okay. Well, I guess he was kind of in a position where he wasn't sure which tunnels he should be going for because we didn't have any information on her, right? So I don't know. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, right? Agile Lake North. Just demolish Fias champs with Death Poker and R1 playthrough. They should be. They should just get that, dude. So Tom did not go for. Oh, he didn't go for balls because Bree went for Grafted Scion. That makes a whole lot more sense. I think it might just be the meta to tank one of the Glintblade phalanxes when you're fighting this idiot. Because you want to get hit by one, you don't want to get hit by like multiples. I should just teleported right away, but I wanted the Somber 9 for some reason. So if you didn't tune into this game when we were playing, Tom is going for sorceries, 7 sorceries in the DLC, in the top right corner, right? This is actually 1.5 speed. Drama, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. It's coming up. It's coming up. Yeah, maybe Josh should have just went for Scion here. I didn't even think to like tell him to do that, or like give him the option of that, because I think he spent some time warping back to the same grace, like maybe a couple times, maybe 3 times, 3, yeah, ish. What is 2 times Zoodle? It's the German like conviction, dude. You said thank you, Anya. I think Josh should have got that grace. He's not loud enough for it to be scary. Yeah, so yeah, I gotta talk with Josh. Seeing how he like set up, I feel like you don't even need these balloons if you go for the tunnels. Okay, so coming up on, pay attention to the Tom screen. Might be unnecessary old habits. I mean, balloons are balloons, right? It's just he didn't need them. I think. My God, can I? He didn't need them like this early, I guess, because oh no, sorry, he wanted to go to Radon super early, right? Was that it? That might have been it. I don't know. I forgot. You know what? Yeah, I think the strategy that I want to get with the team maybe is like I kind of want to maybe ask Josh if we want to start going for fast squares. I think we got to pick up like 1 or 2 squares early, because like these 2 squares, like the somber bell bearing and complete 2 tunnels, like those 2 are just up for the taking. You know what I mean? They set you up too. You got to get those smithing stones anyways. Hey, Zephirius, what's up? Hey, Portal. Cypher Potta. Gross. Yeah, I think, yeah, now he went over to Sun. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, there is a lot of setup from what I'm seeing now with Josh. And then, like, when you look at, Bree, it's like, go get a square, you know? Yeah, should I thank you? Okay, so coming up with Tom. Wait, did Tom already? Okay, so Tom, he spoke with Emir, right? He bought the 6 sorceries. Right, the square is 7. He bought the 6 sorceries, right? and then he went over towards Munithil, right? Right.
I am going to rip your throat apart.
The fate worked. Also, the S tier content worked too.
Thank you, Skip. Thank you for the 42 month. That's so long, dude. That's 3.5 years. Thank you, Skip. I appreciate it, dude. Thanks for fucking blow a finger is now an email. It's so funny. Anyways, thank you, Skip. Hope you're doing well today. Welcome in. Glad both of them worked. Lamau. Okay, so what just happened was did this skip right here, and he got Karen Retaliation. Unfortunately, Karen Retaliation, if we go back to Emir, was one of the sorceries here, right? So Tom immediately marked as soon as he picked up the 7th sorcery, but it was a duplicate, right? Tom noticed it, and as soon as he noticed it, he unmarked, right? Unfortunately, it was 10 seconds, right? And okay, that's dumb. That should count. We'll get there, right? So the rules are if you can unmark within 5 seconds, the unmark is fine, right? Unfortunately, doesn't matter, right?
Where are you off to?
Because it was 10. Also, I was a supporter of increasing the time, right? For there to be a bigger window for someone to make a mistake on a square, right? I said, hey, maybe it should be like 7, right? 7 seconds. And I believe Tom said it should either stay 3 or that 5 was too long. I think other people in the league, I'm not mentioning Tom because he mismarked, by the way. Just who I remember saying something about it. And I remember people in chat saying like, hey, 5 seconds is way too long, right? Like way too long, you know, of a window or something. And it's like, what proves that it is not that long of a window? Well, one, when we're playing, like I heard the ding sound, right? And I'm like, oh, he got sorceries, all right. And then like, it felt like a second later, Josh said, oh, he unmarked it, right? But it was 10 seconds, right? It was 10 seconds. And everyone in chat was like, there's no way that was 10 seconds. But before, when Domo increased it to 5 seconds, people were saying like, oh, that is way too long, right? So it is increasingly frustrating when like we are the people who play this game and chat feels like they know how it is. I don't know. They said it was 1 second. Yeah, it's ridiculous, right? And it's almost like when like people don't have to look to me as an almighty authority. Like that's totally fine. You can be skeptical of everything that I say, and you should be, right? But my God, when somebody in the league is saying, hey, like 5 seconds or 10 seconds, it's not that long, right? Like I would hope you would come from a place where you would try to understand what they're saying, right? I distinctly remember in past players would go through and show their sorceries or incants and count them before more. Yeah, I mean, I always did that too, right? However, this is a slightly different situation because everybody knows that Emir sells 6, right? He always sells 6 without blowing a finger, right? So so there's that. But yeah, I mean, like it's always a good, you know, idea to check them or whatever. But yeah, it's rough. Additionally, acquire 7 sorceries, acquire 7 unique sorceries. So, I mean, I guess I'm happy you brought that up. I can bring in the rules. Sorry, flashbang. Okay. Incants and sorceries have to be unique for the collection squares. Right. Like, and that's it. You know. It doesn't say unique. I don't think the base game one says unique either.
I'm gonna shoot myself in the
Henry, man, thank you for the 8-month
Fingers
resub.
crossed.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. How are you doing today? Yeah, so unfortunately, this is how it is. The base game one says different. I will wait, does it say unique or does it say like acquire or something? Or does it say learn? Does it say unique? I remember it says like, or I remember it saying, like it doesn't say acquire, it says like learn or something. Does this? I'll boot up the. I'll look at the square list. It does have different wording. I just forget what the exact wording is. Oh yeah, it does say different. Oh yeah, that's completely correct. I think oh yeah, it's I think it's because it's the wording is antiquated. I think that's why there was it came to this, because the wording just wasn't updated. Because in season 4, I think it was impossible to get multiple of the same. While in every season before 4, it was possible to get multiple sorceries, multiple of the same sorceries. I think that's why Domo never or didn't update it. I can see how that slipped through the cracks. Is sort of slightly different early base game. DLC square was fun to see. Yeah, because I mean, like, Domo isn't like, looking at each of them. Yeah, it's whatever. I mean, but do I not have duplicate sourcing in the randomizer? I have no idea. I don't know how difficult that is. So how it works is things that appear in shops in the randomizer that we use is different from the things that appear in drops, right? Those are 2 different pools. This is why you can go to the katana check and get a Rivers of Blood, and Rivers of Blood could still be in Round Table, right? That is, I believe that's always been possible ever since season 2. And then season 3, season 4 didn't have a randomizer, and then now. Not a high priority on randomizer, which is so here's the thing. I'm all for changing the rules for DLC. It should just mean like you just need to get 7 sorceries, period, right? They don't have to be different. Unfortunately, that's just not what that's not what was in the rules, unfortunately. If it wasn't specified in the rules, Tom would have an amazing case, I think. But yeah, and like, I feel bad because like I know that getting locked out of a square is pretty bad. that's why like I would like the instances of getting locked out of a square to be not very common, right? But remix. Hi Jess, how you doing? Wonder if he didn't unmark, if anyone would have noticed. I don't know. It would have been bad though. So I don't know what the protocol is. If I don't know what the protocol is if somebody marks a square, but they didn't actually fulfill it, and then like a week later we watch the replay back and we notice, hey, they didn't get that square. Is there a rematch? I don't know. Am I ready for TwitchCon? I've been ready for TwitchCon since like 375 days ago. I don't think it would be possible to get rid of duplicate sorceries completely, since even vanilla game has duplicates. It was very unfortunate. That is true. Yeah, even if it was in the same pool, you would still have a possibility to get duplicates. To that point, actually, because I think, where do you get Karen retaliation in base game? Because there is a Karen retaliation in base game, and there is one in the DLC. So this still would have been possible. It just would have been more unlikely, I think. That's about when you booked your... Yeah, I booked mine like several months ago. Just because I wanted to get ahead of it and actually guarantee that I don't have to walk very far to the con. Or travel very far. Has the prison tally on his walls, but for TwitchCon? True. You'd have to link the duplicate locations. You would have to link. What does that mean? As in, like, you'd have to. I actually don't know what you mean. Can you expand on that? Yes, retaliation is what Tom got, but that's what I'm saying, right? So, like, even if everything was in a pool together, it still would have been possible for him to pick up a duplicate of the same spell. What's funny, though, is that the first 5 sorceries of Emir's shop are the same as vanilla. Or would be the next sorcery check. I mean, he probably would have just... Man, he probably would have just lost the square. I mean, well, actually, no, he wouldn't have, actually, because the next sorcery check would have been like... Where is the next sorcery? I guess, like... It might have been, I forget the... What's the bleed sorcery? The roots one? Ring of Spectral Lights. Where do you find that? Booked months ago for an Airbnb close to con, then looked last night or so, found a place way closer. Sorry. So, oh yeah, I'm right across the street. Hi, Aura, by the way. I'm right across the street. So, Impenetrable Thorns. That's what it is. That one, because like he was going back section anyway, so that one probably would have been the fastest, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, there is the Death Road one, but he wouldn't have gone that way. So I think going for Impenetrable Thorns would have been the next move there. Would that have been the right move? I don't know, like, because if we would have sat on that for a while, then I would have just, after I blew the finger, then I would have just had 7 sorceries for me to buy. But yeah, anyways, there's not much that I can say about this. Like, obviously, I'm in a position where I benefited from this mishap, right? So I don't know what is reasonable for me to say and what is not reasonable for me to say. I will say, though, that I am completely fine with changing the rules for DLC, that it just needs to be 7 sorcery pickups in the future. All right. It is astronomically, like, a low chance that Tom would get duplicates, though, and that's pretty fucked up. Again, only you only see the shit in bingo, dude. It's pretty crazy. Like that is pretty wild. That's just another thing that you gotta like look out for. It's crazy. Yeah, it happened in an official game, right? So, bro, like this is, man, like this is why I'm worried. Like, one of these days, you know, like Golden Hippo's going to fucking fall out of the map, right? and you know he's gonna fucking phase into the fucking ether or something, and then people are gonna be like, oh, they should be disqualified. It's like, I don't know, man. People were being pretty passive aggressive. Bro, there was someone in my chat afterwards being like, yeah, and Domo's gonna hide behind the rules because that's what's convenient or that's what's easy. And it's like, bro, eat my dick, all right? What the fuck are you talking about? You're gonna hide behind, what, you're gonna change the rules for the ruling? Like, what does that even mean, dude? Jesus, like, I don't get it. People are dumb. Also, I said it like that because, again, like, he also unfollowed me after he said that. But like people can say a lot of things about me. I mean, I'll respond to you probably, you know, in a what some might consider to be a rude way because you were being rude first. But if somebody is saying shit about like other people in the community, like other streamers, like, no, like, suck my ass, bro. Yeah, it was him, Giselle. Why can't I talk trash about the streamer's friends? Get away with it. Yeah, I mean, he unfollowed afterwards. I was thinking about banning him, but then I don't know, for some reason he didn't say anything after I called him out. For some reason, like, I don't know, people are weird. I just take Mesmer for Remembrance Boss with Remembrance Weapon, and he just glitches to the. Well, so Mesmer can. I've only seen it in co-op clips, but he can fall off the edge, right? Yeah, banned. No, we're not banned. But a lot of people were saying that the square should have went to Tom, but it's just like that's just not the rules, right? I'm a stickler for rules, right? If it's in the rules, it's in the rules. You can have issue with the rules before and after the fact, but the rules are the rules. Like, I don't like the rule that if something unprecedented happens, like a gravity death on a required boss, that I'm blocked out of everything afterwards, right? I don't like that rule, but I would have to abide by the rule, right? And I can complain about the rule afterwards, but I can't complain that the ruling didn't go my way because it's in the rules, right? Would it be insane to have a catch-all? Well, I think I kind of wanted that to be the case. Like, I think that the referees should just have a say. Referees / Domo should have a say of whether or not something seems suspicious. It's hard to enforce consistently. Yeah, but like you have this in every sport. Every sport has judgment calls by referees, right? Like, people say like, oh, you can't infer intent or whatever. It's like every sport has this, right? Where referees make calls of like malicious intent. There are red cards in soccer, there are red cards in volleyball, there are flagrant fouls and technical fouls in basketball, there are red and yellow flags in football, right? I don't know what the fuck is in hockey. But, you know, but like you can have human intervention because, like, yeah, they're not going to be perfect, and there's going to be false positives and false negatives, but it's a live match, and mark, unmark, etc. has a big impact on the opposite team. Sure. Yeah, I mean, but I feel like that's just something you gotta do a live with, right? There's fist fight in hockey. Major penalties and flagrant fouls. I think I missed something. There were a bunch of unbanned requests and sweats, so I went to check chat history, and it was all people talking shit on being Yeah. Yep. I've only seen Consort Radon Fallout. Have you really? Fucking hell, dude. Something else I have to worry about. RNG component setting is always bad. Rough decisions should be done to reduce impact of players from unfortunate events. High graphic. I don't know if I said high graphic. Make everyone memory grace and then pause. I mean, I guess the ref could come in and be like, hey, stop what you're doing. I think also players try to abuse the rules, but I'm pretty sure nobody in this league is gonna like get a gravity cheese on purpose or try to make it look like an accident. Once you say that, then like what would convince you otherwise, right? Because I don't know, like I could for your Serena, we're not actually banned, it's just clickbait. Hi Vic. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, I mean like so one thing that some people in being a brawlers have said is like, hey, just follow the rules and don't be a piece of shit, right? But I've said this before, like the league and other leagues like this have not been void of people being pieces of shit, right? Have not been void of people, you know, making decisions that Domo was unpleased about, right? So it would be easy, you know, to just say like, hey, just don't do it, which I think kind of was the ruling with Domo last season. It was like, hey, we're not gonna, you know, say any punishments because I think people should just not do it, right? Thankfully, there wasn't any kind of that happened last season, except I think something happened with blanks where Anna fell off or something. But we're talking about Dom's round table. I'm not just talking about Dom's round table, but yes, he is one person. Miss Marks are way less time because it's yeah, like that's the whole reason why Miss Marks are no bueno. So lost the game anyway. Yeah, so it wouldn't have mattered. So hi blanks. What was I saying? All you have to do is always say to stream every 5 seconds, this is not intentional. And yeah, I think that's how it works. I think legally you're fine. What was the problem with everyone streaming this morning? It was the website that we have to like send our stream through. So the thing about this square being locked out of, like, it changes the entire dynamic of the game, right? Because they no longer have the block, and they have to start blocking things around it, right? In order to get a majority bingo. You essentially can just pretend that this is a red square, right? And it is not of the team's interest who can still obtain the square to go for the square at any moment except for it being the last square. Yeah, if it was center square, it'd be terrible, right? Corner square, not as terrible, but still pretty bad, right? And then like the top bottom side squares, not nothing, but you know, still something. And then like I guess the kind of corner squares, I don't know what you would call the 8 around them. Those are the ones that like you want to get locked out of. You want to get locked out of those. Yeah. But yeah, yeah, like so. When did Tom unmark it? Oh, it's all the way over here. Because I remember. Like, so this is 1.5 speed, right? And it still seems pretty long when you're focused on it, right? And then so here, Josh says that he unmarked it. And then I look and I'm like, that seemed really fast. And then I looked and it was like, yeah, it's 10 seconds. It seems long now. When you're watching, like it seemed like a second, right? Like I truly believe that everyone in chat who was saying that it wasn't 10 seconds, like they actually believed it, right? Like look at chat right now. It hold on, I'm covering it, but like look at chat. Everyone's saying like 10 seconds is shorter than before. It was 10. No. I don't know what the fuck, why they put that emote there, but 10 seconds for short? No shot it was 10 seconds. No way it was 10 seconds. Can someone double check? That seemed less than 10. That really didn't feel like 10 seconds. No way it was 10. Like, it's so funny, right? How I said that 5 seconds goes by very quickly, and everyone was like, no, people can quit out and memory of grace in 5 seconds, blah, 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 blah. I wanted the 5 seconds to be longer, dude. Okay. I wanted the 5 seconds to be longer. But I mean, like, I think 5 seconds is still way more of an improvement than 3, right? If I had it my way, I'd say 7. Maybe 6. But like, it seems longer as a spectator too, because the score gets marked before it actually shows up on stream. Oh, maybe. Do you think that match outcome? Oh wait, I can. Well, I'm gonna keep on playing this. Would have changed if Tom had gotten the corner. Oh, of course it would have changed. Yeah, absolutely. If they would have not unmarked the score, I would have told Josh to go kill off the Scion. Those are fast 7 seconds. It says sub-sorceries, not 7 different sorceries. Then they make it 30 seconds. Oh, hey, hi, XX. That was def under 10. Under 5, though. Question mark? I don't know. Like, it goes by fast. Goes by super quick. Super unfortunate. It was really funny that people were saying that, you know, it was no way it was 10 seconds. And it's like, we literally have a feed that says when someone marks something and when someone unmarks something, right? So it's pretty interesting. Oh, dude, Josh dying here was really unfortunate. If Josh would have lived, it would have been better for us, I think, because he would have gone to a different tunnel. Harm is always going to happen because of biases or people's own ideas about how things. Yeah, of course. It just I feel like people I feel like people never try to hide their biases which is always such a strange thing to me. But the wording on this word should be more specific. Yeah. I made a mistake here, kind of, but like I should have drained the water, I think, before I went into the hinterlands. Man, Josh died so close to killing it too. That's such a bummer. I think Doma wants to change it to where you can just pick up any number of sorceries and it doesn't matter if they're duplicates. But only for DLC, not for base game. Man, I feel like just going for the lobster scion is faster than going back to the boss one. I feel like changing it mid-season is unfair to Tom. I guess. I mean, like I would be fine with like with either one. But I mean, like obviously it is an issue. I don't know. I look at it like student loans. It's like, yeah, I mean, if you forgive student loans now, then it's like unfair to people who had to pay them off. But if it's better for the league, then it's better for the league. Just saw your name in chat. I got very fortunate decision making by Tom that Tom went for Blow a Finger instead of Deeper Remembrance. Let make a rush square. Make it a rush square in good position. What a rush. Was it a rush square last season? Sorceries, no. Sorceries was never a rush square. You kind of always needed to go deeper into the map to get more sorceries. This decision for Josh saved our ass to go to Rodan as early as he did. However, it meant that he gave up a lot of Liurnia stuff. Or a lot of like rush squares, because like Bree then was able to pick up, I think, all 4 rush squares, you know. He should have greeted the bingo. I mean, I was talking to Josh, like, should I get Remembrance or should I get Blow Finger? And then Josh was like, get Blow Finger. So I just kept on going. I've stopped doing this opener that Tom was doing. I will only do it if it's a hitless square, I think. Maybe not even that. Maybe I don't even go for that strat for hitless either. They also let Bree having Frost on her surface. Yeah, that too. I'm surprised you didn't put magic on it for gargoyles. What demo says here is funny? I'm waiting for a free charger too. It's still slower though, right? It stirs up chat all over again, yeah. I guess straight up isn't the problem. It's the fact that seed randomization feeding him a duplicate he could have possibly known about ahead of time. Yeah, I don't know. Some interesting takes in chat. Tom dying there was pretty big for me getting that score too, the Scotto one. I see blinks. I probably should have. I should have not rushed the helms as much as I did. I should have like actually like draining the water was good. I should have gotten the grace before Mesmer. I don't know. Like there's a lot of things I should have kind of done. I got some shit RNG with when it came to this Fire Knight too, though. I couldn't pour it out after he got killed too, like for some reason. I threw a Kuku instead of using a flask as well. Yes, yeah. Tom skipped the slower grace to get to. I skipped the faster grace to get to, which is like, I don't know if that was the right idea for me. Why do all of you crouch on repose? Because crouching is an animation cancel. And it allows you to start recovering stamina sooner, right? You could also toggle your weapon. You can block for a frame or something, or you can crouch, right? But crouching just allows you to start regenerating stamina sooner and also move towards the riposte. Tim Boss of lower hitboxes. I don't believe that crouching affects whether or not you get a riposte. Weed cutter, yeah. People were fucking, dude, like, I don't understand, like, why or how people can be so stupid. People were saying, like, oh, Tom threw because he didn't do weed cutter. The square wasn't reliant on Tom. He wasn't the limiting factor. Bree was the limiting factor. So I feel like people need to, like, calm the fuck down, man. Like, holy shit. Like, and what's unfortunate is like people, that's what people are gonna remember as being fact. Like, oh, remember when Tom didn't use weed cutter and it costed him the square? No, it didn't. You know, like, it's so dumb. Hey, Kaylee, did you sleep? Bleh. Awesome. Commentary was all in his weed cutter tech. Well, that is the thing too. But like, they didn't say like, I don't think they said that Tom threw. I mean, yeah, weed cutter is just like faster, I guess. As a chatty, you know better than the players. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, commentary usually influences chat a bit, I feel. The clap emote, I love it. People were needs. Yeah. Domo and Zudo weren't. Yeah, people in chat were, and that's what I'm complaining about. Is that people were saying Tom through, and it, like, no, he was not the limiting factor. It was Bree who needed to kill Fias. I got really lucky that Tom didn't go for Red Bear here. Josh is... I feel like whenever there's flasks on the board, it's just Josh's square, dude. Like, his pathing to the flasks is, I think, unparalleled. Oh, and Bria was also going for the flasks too, huh? What is up here? Wait, I actually don't know. Oh, there's a seed over here. Is this a fast seed to get? Interesting. Because, like, yeah, there's no other reason to come over here, I think. For a couple frames. Yeah. Bro, I could have sworn that I saw a new move from Red Bear. Was it here? I didn't know that Red Bear could do a 180, dude. Like, I was like, bro, that's a new move. He can do a 180 attack. Alright, fuck me then. I didn't know that. Whatever. And then he stalled out for 3,000 years. I don't know why I got that grace. Well, no, never mind. I do know why I got that grace. As soon as Josh got that square, I'm like, I need to start going for Scotto, dude. Are these clickbait titles? Oh yeah, I mean, like, there was a little bit of drama with this game. Do an animation cancel into an instant roll. Animation cancels, when they happen, they're pretty frustrating, dude. I need to learn the torrent lineup for this. It'll save me like 5 seconds. Could using Recutter made the fight faster? Maybe, but wouldn't have changed the outcome. Similarly, in the first match, him taking back Propose on Death Knight drew some sharp minds in the chat. Oh, really? I mean, he was catching up to Mitch. Because Mitch was also doing, oh, back riposte, not back stabs. I see. Dude, Josh was also doing bow cancels. Like, I've never done a bow cancel my entire life. The game, but the drama was just an accident. I think yeah, people can argue about this after so many sins already. Yeah, if it's in the rules, it's in the rules, right? So, have you heard that? It's been 78 years since I've heard bow cancel. Where's Bree going? Where is Bree going? Oh, Deathbirds. So far ahead in Fia's, it's crazy Bree caught up as much as yeah, because Josh went and got Sacred Tears. he died one time and he was like, I need to get some Sacred Tears. So he did. Definitely running attacks on Mimic Tears is the play. We were really, really happy to see that mark from Bree. Yeah, Bree going to Radon this much later than Josh was our saving grace. It's Reno ban? No, it's just clickbait. Hi, Nick. What's up? Oh, you okay? Backstab, my bad. Oh, okay, it was a backstab. People were mad about that because they thought maybe attacking him directly would have won him the race. Mitch was backstabbing him too. I don't know. People are dumb. By people are dumb, I meant Chad is dumb, not Mitch and Tom, by the way. Yeah, they were both going for... I mean, I think you can get a backstab loop on Death Knight. I don't know if it's faster, actually. It's server. It's over. Why did Shimmer choose to take damage there? Is he stupid? I don't know what's faster. Doing the weed cutter and killing Queeline instantly, or doing what Tom did and quitting out after you get the Scotted fragments. Unfortunately, Josh's Gargos were a bit slower than Bree's, just because Bree had some magic damage. Josh could have had a slightly faster fight if he... Well... Never mind. Him getting another headshot would not have mattered, actually. What the fuck is this clappy emote, dude?
I'm gonna shoot myself in the dick!
G-Man, thank you so much for the 7 months, dude. Welcome back. Thank you. Hope you're doing all right. Thanks for continuing your sub here. That's awesome. That's anti-clappy. That looked like some fucking epileptic fucking nightmare, dude. Didn't punish the controversial square. Well, so that's what it looks like, but like us not going for the square is also what contributed to us winning, right? Because if the other person is locked out of a square, you do not have to go for it, right? Until the very end, right? If you waste time going for it, it doesn't make any sense, because you should just go for it as your last square, right? So you can say that maybe we did need it, right? Because they were, well, I mean, it's hard to say, because like obviously the game would have played out differently. Like me and Josh would have made different decisions if the square was had, right? So it depends, but I don't know. Yeah, if it goes 12-12, we just win. I just have to go and buy some sorceries. What happens if the opposing team mismarks, loses the square, and then you mismark? There is no rule for that yet. I'm just saying. One pixel away for Garg, by the way. I think if you did the square the same way Tom did, you might have also mismarked. Maybe. No! Because I blew a finger. So, probably not. Probably not. Josh also kind of got bad RNG in this fight. Like, these Gargs were hopping around a lot. I say that, but I think Bree had the worst RNG today. I didn't even know Missmark was up to 10 seconds. Thought it was... No, it was 5. Missmark is 5. Oh, you're talking about the Missmark. Yeah, it was 10. I remember here Josh was saying, no wait. When did he... Oh, dude, like this was rough because I already had a bell bearing and I was about to go get the second one. And then Josh said, hey, maybe hold off and get some progress on something else so we don't show that we're sitting on Diaz and Letta. And I'm like, okay. And then as soon as I like warp away from Ancient Dragon Man, Tom gets it. And like, could have had a square, dude.
I am going
Blue
to
maybe
rip your
curse this
throat
season.
apart.
The same thing happened last season.
Like I just did this, it's clap.
Harv, thank you for the 19 months. Thanks so much, dude. Clap, clap, clap. Thank you. Thanks for sticking around for so long. That's insane of you, dude. Thank you. Last season, the first weekend, the same thing happened because I think if you were red, you always won. in the first weekend of season 4. If you were red, you won. And that was really a wild thing to see. Are the results on the website?
I am going to rip your throat apart.
Shark! Thank you for the 21 months.
Did this, it's clap.
Thank you, Shark. That's awesome. Thank you so much, dude. That's amazing. Thank you guys for the long-term subs. You guys are crazy. Doesn't look like... Yeah, I just checked too. All right, well, eventually they will. Probably. God, I almost had a meltdown, man. Like, man, I had the square, and like, I'm not upset with Josh because it's ultimately my decision, right? But like, I had it. I had the square in my hand. Someone said they have to rush 3 squares before or wait, hold on. Where the fuck was it? Gotta rush 3 more, better chance in beating middle. It's like, what? You still have to block the bingo. So no. They should still go for the center square because they have to. Oh yeah, like here Josh was saying like, oh, should I go for Fias or should I go for Falling Star Beast? And I'm like, I was saying like there's no reason to go for Falling Star Beast, I think, just because like we kind of need the square. And then I think he was saying how he wants to waste more Bree's time, and I was thinking like I don't think you're wasting, or I don't think you're going to be wasting her time because she's going to have to do it anyways. So like I think in this situation, you kind of just want to get the square because it is 2 squares, and he kind of needs to. I guess he didn't really need to get it when he did, but would have helped. It's fully random. It is fully random what is middle square. People weren't getting the whole bingo block. Yeah, and then when we did bingo, someone was like, oh, but like can't frog car spin still bingo on row 1? 1, they couldn't. 2, it doesn't matter. If you bingo, and you win. The Where's Gina emote? Wait. Which one is the Where's Gina emote? Because I saw that when I was watching the VOD earlier, but I can actually see the emote. What's the meaning of Tom and Bree's name? It's this emote right here. It's first time shadow, but it says Where's Gina? Oh, is that what it is? Ah, there it is. Wait, who asked about Gino? Or did there... Is there a reason why Gino is not in this season? It's become such a meme, dude. It's just, like... It's so annoying. And it's always the first time chatters. Like, yeah. I don't have the Geno mention command now. Where's the dis? Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, this doesn't really do events like this. I believe Josh dies here because Starfish are bad for NPCs. Was he out of? I guess he was out of flasks. Gino gets asked in his chat. Does he ever answer it? Gino's kind of good at just avoiding things. My Romina stalled a lot, bro. He ignores it. Yeah. Don't know why he doesn't have... He just doesn't respond to things. You know, win this by himself, blindfolded, arm side behind him, upside down, fingers cut off, bleeding out, handicapped on squares, and playing DS3 at the same time. Yeah. I saw someone say like, oh, it was in YouTube chat. It was like, oh, Gino being, if Gino's a part of bingo, then the wins are almost always going to be given to Gino or something. So it would not be very fun at all, or something like that. It's like, bro, Gino didn't even win the last season he was in, right? Like, I'm not saying that to downplay Gino. It's just like, people have this godly status of him when it's like, bro, like, please calm the fuck down. You know, like, where Gino? Who said it this time? Their message must have been deleted or something. Because I do not see it. No, we're not banned. It's clickbait. Thanks for coming in though. Hi, how are you doing? Want to see Cat and Pup again too? Yeah, I'd like to see Cat and Pup again. God. He's asking what you thought he was talking about, Gino. I banned them because, oh, okay. Omega lol, dude. I'm so sad CPD did that and got Josh banned with him. Yeah, Kato won season 2 and he won season 3. Season 3 with Pup. So statistically, Kata is the best performing bingo player, I think. I fucked up here, and that's why I kept on getting hit, so I had to heal. And then I got the spectral rings behind me too, which was kind of unfortunate. Work at a. Bree having Frost really made the comeback up here way more possible for her. Thankfully she didn't do Radon too early, right? So granted, I think if she did do Radon, she wouldn't have been able to do much in Raya Vicaria, so I don't know. I gotta do what Tom does here. I didn't know that you could just stick to the left. I always thought you had to wait for the quit out guy to pass. Quit out guy meaning the lion warrior. There were 5,000 people watching this at one time today, which was really good. That was beating season 3 numbers on Twitch, but it was only inflated because YouTube was down. Or there was no YouTube stream today, rather. People were saying that I had horn scent. I think getting horn scent was like getting horn scent out of the fight or not to show up would have been longer than just killing him with the weed cutter, because weed cutter is just Zoodle. Why is it not going for weed cutter? Where weed cutter. Bro, my fucking pop off is hold on, let me show my perspective. Where's my where is it? That's right. I kept on saying that they were down because they were a bitch or something. Hey, Shinken. Recutter's known. Omega Law, dude. Anyways. That looks even funnier in 2x. Wait, I wasn't even. Yeah, kind of. That is funny. How much gaming have I done with Josh Brawlers? I've known Josh the longest out of anybody involved with Bingo Brawlers, I believe. Josh followed me when I didn't even have 200 followers back in 2019, I think. Yeah, I think out of everyone watching right now, Josh probably beats you on follows. So someone asked how you guys deal with the tilt mid-match disrupt. Following since no, he unfollowed for some reason and then he refollowed. But I know that he followed. We have a date in our pin chat or in our DMs. I went back in his message history. The original date that he followed was June 2nd, 2019. I had around 130 followers. He came in from a Colmer raid. Only OGs know who Colmer is. Yeah, we have a date because haha, funny, gay. Okay, let's watch the first match of today. This match, man, like, okay, so in season 4, I said this earlier in the stream, but in season 4, if anyone had a doubleheader, they lost both games. right? And it's looking like that streak is continuing, unfortunately. So, I don't know. Yeah, this was rough. It was big weapon difference between Aggie and Bree, unfortunately. Domo looks like he's ready for church. Judo looks like he's ready for breakdance. Wait, where's... Yeah, kind of. Looks like a Backstreet Boy, dude. Yeah, Bushy and Sweat have a doubleheader coming up. What's interesting is both Tom and Mitch went for Blade of Mercy here. I don't ever want to go for Blade of Mercy. I don't know. That's an interesting decision they both made. That was going to be late to church if he tried getting Zoodle into a button-up. Sad memory to go to bed on. You know anyone in the crew except Aggie and Mitch before Elden Ring release? Oh, really? I know he is, actually. Coolest. Big drama. Hi, Bob. You've never seen Mitch skip it? Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's that important. How much does it increase your attack after a riposte? %. And it lasts for like 30 seconds or something? I think I only knew Aggie, but I would only watch Gina streams, then I heard about you in the Night Run event. Oh, that's awesome. 20 seconds. Okay. 20 for 20. I guess if you can get 5 hits in 20 seconds, then it would save you a hit. You'd also have to get staggers. We're watching in 1.5 times because I want to watch all of the games. I don't want to be here all day. I gotta go to the gym. I forgot how this game started. I mean, it seemed like it was a commanding lead from Frog Carspin. Eating bulk levels of protein is easy, but finding gym time is hard. Yeah. I actually, whenever I don't make it to the gym, I don't eat that much. I don't know, if that's the right thing to do. Like, if I have like a week where I can't make it to the gym, I don't eat that much. Monkey Biz jumped out to a 6-1 lead. Was it that? Oh, yeah, that's right. And then like Bree and Tom came back with the diagonal, right? Or something like that. Gotta go. Thanks for recap. Enjoy. See you, Bob. This is where Bree leveled up, huh? Gotcha, shark. Gotcha, shark. Jim, thanks to the traction Table with the chiropractor, I've been able to do more strengthening at physical therapy, leg press, hip hinges, squats, and the row machine. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Most brutal Ronaldo death. Yeah. Bro, like, Bree got absolutely wrecked by RNG. It, like, it was disgusting. Yeah, they were pretty close, dude. Like, I don't know. Who knows how our match with Bree and Tom would have gone if there wasn't the mismark. It I will say we would have had a much more difficult time because Bree and Tom are insane. And I feel like if Bree had a higher damaging weapon, she would have beaten Aggie on a lot of stuff. I think the difference actually for Radon though was Aggie put frost on his weapon earlier than Bree did. And I think that was just because of RNG as well. I followed Bree because when I popped into her stream, she was no hitting Millennia. Yeah. Bree's a beast, dude. Which is awesome to say because in season 2, me and Bree came in last. I was the last, Bree was second to last. I don't know. I feel like when season 3 came around, people underestimated both of us. Yeah, I think like here is probably the moment where she maybe should have done front. I don't know. No, never mind. I mean, she's still ahead, so. Yeah, I guess I'm not sure what happened when it came to Bree and Aggie catching up here. The rot would have won it for her? I mean, she's still rotted. Or he's still rotted, rather. Yeah, how she survived that is pretty insane. She probably shouldn't have gone for the repose. That might have been the difference. Yeah, the RNG for Bree was, yeah. Because Aggie just kept on getting Radon not running away. Yeah, that sucks. Nakakiba, I think, is the best katana to get that isn't a great katana, by the way. It's just so good. It has piercing fang, and it has a pierce R2. Lightning is good with low stats. Someone in chat said lightning's good with low stats. I thought Frostbite was good with low stats. Yeah, I guess I was surprised that Tom went with lightning. Because I knew that lightning was good with, you know, like the backhand blades. But I also thought that with lightning, it's dex scaling, so it would just be better if you had a lot of decks. Today is just random soundboard I have from random servers. I get what else to do. I mean, yeah, that's the best way to do it, I think. Like, the more random they are, the better. Bro, Tom reading that was insane. The meta was having probably bleed early on and then switching to lightning for, well, I mean, you could just have lightning, period, TBH. Last shift had lightning, period. Her gynecologist had never seen it before. Okay. God, they make anyone mods nowadays, dude. For real. Bro, I posted because Peachy was in here one day and like, I don't know, saying something, and then I took a screenshot of what she said and posted it on Twitter, being like, "Man, I really gotta be careful who I get VIP to." And I think someone like thought I was being serious. Hey Keith, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? Hope you're all right today. I don't know if there's, dude, for some reason all my gift subs expired like today. Like I had like 3 gift subs expire today. Jesus. I don't know if we should get a practice match in or not. I know, is Sweat still streaming, or did he? Sweat's still streaming. Mitch is doing a recap too, right? Yeah. September. Yeah, probably. Yeah. I'm giving everyone VIP. Yeah. But I also can't do that because we have limited VIP slots. Perfect, TwitchCon. Watched the last match. Y'all crushed it. Thanks. We got fairly lucky.
Make the blacks less black.
Yo, Shasta, thank you for the 5 gifted subs, dude. Holy shit. Thank you, Shazner. What an insane gifty, dude. Have some. Thank you, man. I appreciate. Thank you so much, Shazner. That's very kind of you. GGCBD at your matches. Thank you, Cabal. Thank you. Did Twitch up sub prices? They've upped it several months ago from $5 to $6, I think. USD. It's different in other countries. Hi, Snuggle. Was it last year? 7 TwitchCon, by the way. I know a few streamers are worried about it. I am not very worried about TwitchCon. Now, what's unfortunate about me saying that is, like, if something were to happen at TwitchCon, people could be like, CBD was confident that nothing was going to happen. But, like, I mean, sure. Like, I guess you could say that about any paranoid person who ends up being correct can always say, I told you so. But I mean, it's not like the right thing to say, you know what I mean? Hi, Ryan. Yeah, hopefully it's just a fun time. That's all I want to happen. I don't know. I know like some big streamers aren't going because they feel concerned about it, but I mean, I don't know, like if you feel concerned about it, you feel concerned about it. I can understand if you're a political streamer why you wouldn't want to go though. It's Reno band, hi Aura. What are people worried about happening? I don't know. I know people like, was it Cinna or Valkyrie or someone? And her and somebody else said they weren't going because of safety concerns. I know Hassan said he didn't want to go because of safety concerns. I don't know how valid their worries are. I mean, your worry is always going to be valid. I don't know how like substantiated they are. Bad timing, yeah. I don't know. It's always been a bad timing for me for TwitchCon because I mean I lived in Hawaii, so the travel was just more expensive regardless. But it has me. Okay, then it was probably Valkyrie then. I said women are not poggers. That's as political as it gets. That's true. That's true. It's really funny because I say that just to see if someone like ever takes the bait and tries to actually say, but he said that women aren't poggers, and just watch him, I don't know, be kind of weird. Somebody recently got a death threat from a fan at a theme park. Bro, Cinna fucking, like, there's a clip of, I don't know where she was, if she's at some convention. There's a clip of her where somebody comes up to her and he goes, like in a fucking, like, I don't know, like, evil villain type way. He goes, can I see your forehead? It's like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? What are we doing here, man? Hey, period. Like he had the vibe of some you know sketchy dude in a trench coat selling watches, right? That was the vibe of this guy. Can you show us your forehead? That's worst 4 things that you could ask to see. Yeah. Anyways. Won't blame anyone not wanting to travel to US right now, to be fair. I don't know, dude. Like, people say that a lot. Oh, wait, hold on. Mitch going for Dancing Lion here, I thought was a weird play, right? Because there was killer remembrance boss with the remembrance weapon on the board. And I guess he went for this for kind of a block and to promote the diagonal, right? But I would have sat on this, or at least gotten a remembrance weapon first. I don't know, like it is a block. However, Aggie was also going for the block. I don't know, like that was an interesting play from my perspective. I was very. It was curious to see that play to just flat out kill Dancing Lion here. To go all the way into Ballarat to kill, because like if I'm going into Ballarat to kill Dancing Lion, I would do remembrance. He didn't have the runes for it, to be fair. But like God, that's such a long. Yeah, okay, he had to come here anyway, I guess, for the Iris of Grace, but or Iris of Occultation or Iris of Grace, but no, man, like that was interesting. I might watch his stream today to see what his thought processes were. Never ask women to show their forehead. Okay. What are you buying? Anyways, people were saying that like the US is crazy right now, and it's just like, wait, hold on. How much health did Bofa have? Oh, okay, never mind. But I mean, like, I just don't see tourists having much of an issue. Like, I've heard stories of people getting like turned away at the border because of like a meme or something, but like, I'm pretty sure that information was released by the person who got turned away at the border. I rewatched one of our runs, or one of our games, John. I'm gonna rewatch our other one after this one. I probably should have watched a second, actually, but yeah, here we are. You need to go outside and talk to more people. They are a lot nicer when they aren't on the internet. I agree. For the most part. I mean, obviously there's, you know, some of those extremists out there, like what happened a few weeks ago. Heard of a tourist getting shot accidentally from a random argument close by? Hold on, let me see this back, actually. So I didn't know that Renala summons before she pushes you back. That is an interesting thing to know. Hey, we have a hype train, by the way, chat. We have like 40 seconds or something. Any gift subs? But so that's a good thing to know, because you gotta be wary of the troll coming out now.
How do I make the blacks less black?
I wasn't expecting that. Bob, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. You're a fucking legend, dude.
Hot dogs are not
Nike, thanks for 3 months.
That's me. Whoa, CBD.
Oh my god, level 4 hype trade. Woo! Thank you, guys. That's very kind of you. Holy shit. What the fuck? I died to an ogre once, because I frosted her out of it, and similar situation. Ooh, okay. CBD-thon. I might do like a subathon or something for my birthday month, whatever you want to call it.
I love that goddamn down bad emote.
Thank you for the 100 bits, dude. Wait, what down bad emote? Oh, this one. Bro, that's a cute one, dude. I like the shared hype train ones. I think this is a shared hype. Is this a shared hype train one? Or is this a regular hype train one? Oh, that's a regular hype train one. But the other shared hype train ones are pretty cool. If we ever have a shared hype train one, there's that one. There's this one. There's group hug. Those are really cool. Down bad, please. I believe we have to complete a level 5 hype train in order for everyone to be able to get those emotes, I think. It has to be level 5 at least. You have to complete a level 5. So right now we've completed a level 3. Thank you for the 100 bits, Looney. That is not shared? Okay. You know what isn't shared? Hey, you know, if you subscribe, you can get my version of the fucking shit post emote. Bro, I was in Kaylee's chat the other day, just fucking, I was sandwiching my messages like this. Like I was shit posting the fuck out of it, and I was like, bro, I want my emote like that. And then Hobo pulled through and fucking got the he pulled through, dude. This is so fun. It's so funny. I love it. Like, I don't know, like fucking... I'm falling into deep sorrow. It's just so perfect for shit posting. It's funny. Oh man. Gotta be spammed? Hell yeah, dude. Holy shit. How much left is on the hype train? only like there's a minute and a half left. If you don't get past level 5, then the people who contributed, I don't think will get the emotes now. I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, no, you'll unlock Frog WoW. That's one that
How
you
do I
will
make the
unlock.
blacks less black?
Right. Well, thank you, Prayed. Yeah, it does say unlocked now. Yeah, I see now. It must be different for everyone, maybe. I don't know. Thank you so much, Prayed. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, dude. Holy shit. Thank you. You don't think you'll get it, really? No, I'm pretty sure you might. Maybe? I don't know. Oh, you need level 4? Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought it was level 5, dude. My bad. You can live vicariously through me, maybe. Please don't be mad at me. Gritty Goose is amazing, dude. That's their best fucking hype training about. Hi, Scaff. What is up? Did Bree try to dodge this? I think she recognized. Bro, that's such a late.
He no-hit Bale?
You also like to the tier 3, dude.
He no-hit Bale?
6 months.
What is that all about?
Thank you
dude?
also. Thank you so much, man. Holy shit. He no-hit Bale? You also, that's very kind of you. Thank you. What's the context of that alert? Hold on.
It's an inanimate fucking.
Delirious! What are you doing, man? You guys are crazy today, actually. Sorry for baiting. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the brand new sub, dude. If you want to know the complete context of this, go here. Watch that video, but long story short, I played bingo with chatters. It was like a 1v3 situation. No, fucking hell, dude. It was a 1v3 game against me and 3 chatters. It was Lazy Helios, I think Hoosier, and a third guy. His name was Scammer Cat. And there was a moment. You know what? Wait, hold on. Where's the? There we go. So this reminds me, I need a haircut before TwitchCon. I have to make that appointment soon. So the score was 4-5 between me versus 3 other people, right? Yeah, that was the joke too. Like, he had Scammer in his name. And then this happens. Sorry, YouTube, you won't be to hear. I'm right. Ding. It went from 4-5 to 4-9, right? So what happened? Yeah, true. The fact that he's being brought up with Hoosier and Helios is funny. But so what was funny? I mean, we talked about this at length a lot on stream already, like in the past like several months. But it was funny because it was ding ding ding, right? And I thought it was multiple. I thought it was 2 people marking the squares, right? Not just one. And then I saw that it was 1 guy, right, marked all 3 squares. And so that's what I thought, right? Like immediately I was like, wait, like he must have cheated because like there's no way that he marked all 3 of these at the same time, right? Because you have to you would mark these 2 first, kill Bell, and then kill Remembrance Hitless, and then you would mark rune level 85 right after like 10 seconds or something, 15ish, right? And I wanted to say something, but then like it would have been really bad if I said, hey, he must be cheating, but he didn't actually cheat, right? Like that would have looked really bad on me. Like it would have looked like I was a sore loser. But I mean, obviously, yeah, he just faked it. Like he was just kind of dumb when it came to like marking squares. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'll paste the if you want the whole breakdown. I break down everything about this guy who cheated against me. In that video, it's a funny watch. Aggie said he liked it, so that's a glowing endorsement. I'm muted. Did I just unmute myself? Anyways, my favorite part is seeing just tearing him and yeah, this was huge drama, dude. It was really funny because yeah, the video goes into like how there was no possible way that he could have like gotten the squares that he did, right? And there was another game. Again, I go into the hold on. I go into the whole thing in the video. Congrats on the hype train, woo! Oh, it was this one right here. So this game, it was me and Swed versus. It was like either 4 or 3 of them, 4 of them or something. I forgot how many people were on the chatter team. But we did a 6x6 instead of 5x5 board, and then so he went over. He supposedly killed Bale and got level 85. He marked him at the same time again, and then he completed Nameless Mausoleums in 3 minutes faster than it was possible to do so. And then the reason why you see Florisex right here is he eventually got the Florisex square. Yeah, so he got the Florisex square after he supposedly killed Bale. So Florisex is gone when you kill Bale, right? So like, yeah, there's way more to this video. I would go and watch it if you want to know more about it. Like there was a lot of stuff that he didn't know about the game that much. Yeah, like his excuse was like he thought so when we were playing, we wanted the people we were playing with chat to either be streaming or be streaming in the Discord, right? In my Discord or Swed's Discord or whatever. And he said that he couldn't stream his game because it would make his PC buggy or something. So we didn't really think anything of it because we weren't thinking that someone would actually, you know, be trying to cheat in a game like this. but yeah, like then obviously like, you know, the cogs came together. It's like I tested everything that he did, and like the conclusion that I come to, like you have to watch a video, but yeah, but I don't think I've seen him in any streamer chat. Bro, restart a fresh account. Yeah, he may have actually done that. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I haven't seen him anywhere since then. I asked him a question when we were like investigating this at first in my chat, and then he stopped answering. And he fucking, guys, can you stop? Please not spam the chat. I see. Yeah, he bragged. That's right. Yeah, Binks. Remember you telling us that he bragged about no hitting Bale in Aggie's Discord. Oh, look at the spam. Oh boy. Anyways, yeah, that's the lore behind he no hit Bale. Dude, this had to be so that had to be like a second away from counting for Rinaldo, dude. That sucks. Oh yeah, then he was asking how does he get invited to bingo brawlers? Some people are weird. Some people are stupid. This guy was both. Because like, yeah, it's not like you have to stream your gameplay. Like, right? Like you have to stream your gameplay for bingo brawlers, man. Like, I don't like what are we doing here, man? Like, holy shit. Fucking hell. I don't know, like and like I was very like soft with him too. I'm like, hey, like bingo is typically it's an invite only event. Like, you know, you probably have to have somewhat of a following for Domo to have you in, right? He was having computer problems. Yeah, my bad. Crazy stuff, dude. When you're getting invited, I'll put in a good word for you. It's all good. Did I miss anything in chat before the spam? Was it like a funny prank? No, it wasn't a prank. He doubled down a lot. Yeah, it was like when I was testing Bale and like fighting Bale, I asked him, did he really no hit Bale? And he was like, yes, I did. Like he was very assertive, right? That he did everything legit. Can't imagine wanting to be on, can't have the crew. Oh yeah, chat is ruthless sometimes, dude. Again, right, like people were being like, oh, Tom threw because he didn't use reed cutter. It's like, no, he didn't. It's just not true, you know, like that. This simply is not true. Like no matter which way you cut it, not true, and people are stupid. Yeah, he disappeared without showing us his greatness. If they invite normal players just to show how good all the other teams are. This was a good comeback strategy by Frog Car Spin in this game. Because yeah, the whole like beginning game was not going the way that they wanted it to go, right? I don't know, or I don't remember what was holding up Bree well, I guess she got sniped and then she focused on Renala. I think that's why she couldn't really pick up as many squares as Aggie did. Because Aggie, yeah, Aggie kind of fucked off. Oh yeah, he did the explosive physic. I guess most of it, yeah, was just coming from Mitch.
Where are you off to?
Nettie, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. We got better about piling on assholes in the main chat so mods can deal with them. Yeah. Whenever I'm in there, bro, I call people out, dude. It pisses me off when people talk shit about the players. It is beyond, I don't know, like it's beyond comprehension why you would want to say that publicly and think that you're gonna get any kind of like I don't know, support from chat. Was it a child? I don't know how. He wasn't a kid. At least I don't think he was. I mean, my voice was this low ever since like 7th grade. So it's a possibility, but I doubt it. People latch on to weird ideas during one of your games saying CBD finally learned level vigor. Yeah, the whole vigor thing is really dumb because so sometimes when you're playing, like, it's a lose-lose situation. The vigor thing is a good example. I think the Tom game is probably a good example too, right? Like with the vigor thing in season 2, like, I always had the same response whenever people ask why I don't level vigor. I would say, like, okay, with what runes, right? Because what do you need to level? You need runes, right? And if I ever were to have gone out of my way to get more runes, people would say that I'm making the wrong decision and I should be getting other squares, right? Same thing with Tom, right? Like, if Tom would have used Weed Cutter, he didn't have to, right? Then they probably would have latched on to something else, like maybe him mismarking the square, and you know, like people in chat, there's a hive mind to it, and people remember things very, very poorly. So, what happened? Just got here. I'm gonna call people out for talking shit. Oh, people in chat, like shitters in chat, talking about. They was of the attitude that they could do better. Yeah, fucking, who was it? I think it was KG Hollows. Tried to name him by name, but like he was like just it was crazy that like Zoodle said something like, oh, Ada fell behind Mitch or something because of the weapon difference, and then KG was in chat being like, it wasn't a weapon difference, Ada just died, let's not kill let's not kid ourselves. And then I added him, I'm like, hey, can you please lay the fuck off, dude? And then he doubled down. He's like, hey, I'm just saying the facts. Like, this is just like valid criticism or something. And I told him to shut the fuck up, and he got timed out. It's like, I feel like the worst thing you could do is double down. Like the best time to retract your statement is right afterwards. The second best time is right now, right? You were ahead of him and killed that fight faster. I don't get that. He also had to run from Horn Scent Fox. There was no catching up. That was Gino's ult. I retract my statement. You really get used to being able to talk shit on their entertainment. Everybody's an expert in football. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it is football, right? A huge drama, Ellie. To catch you up, Ellie gets to stream it because she's a friend. I guess I could explain it whenever someone comes in the chat, but in our game against Tom and Bree, Tom the square was he had to collect 7 sorceries. So he got 7 sorceries, but 2 of them were duplicates. And then so he marked it, and then he realized that there was a duplicate, and then he had to mismark it, and he mismarked it too late. So him and Bree were locked out of the square. And then there were people in chat saying like you know, like it wasn't that long, or like the square should be given to them and stuff like that. It is really rough. Being locked out of a square, you never want to be locked out of a square. It's insanely rough. If Bree doesn't die, Moog, I believe Mitch going for NPC bosses loses monkey business the game in this game, because NPC bosses is a dead square, and I don't like even I could see maybe even like Iris of Occultation, even, although that's I don't know, either Remembrance Weapon or Iris of Grace. Like you got to go for that. Yeah, if she had a better weapon, or if it was upgraded. I don't know what the upgrade was, but I mean, Moog isn't weak to Pierce, so. Just reminds me of Mike Tyson quote: "Social media made y'all way too comfortable with disrespecting people and not getting punched in the face for it." Yeah, I mean, granted, I don't think people should get punched in the face for things that they say on social media. Hot take: I don't even think people should be killed for what they say on social media. But I think it's way more easy to feel justified in what you say, right? When you're always surrounded by people, you can always meet people who, you know, who are like-minded with you, right? And then like you never get to face real repercussions, right? Because a lot of accounts can be anonymous. I get a much better setup. Yeah, he had a +9 Rosa's Axe. He had a +9 Somber Weapon, and barely any +9 Somber weapons are bad. But yeah, it is an issue where like people feel too comfortable to say shit to people, and it's also because everyone does it. Like I probably do it too, and I just don't realize it, right? Like I feel like everyone in chat probably does it too, right? Like you can say something about a public figure, and then like you're not really gonna have much of a, you're not really gonna like see much of a response from them ever. It was +8, my bad. Cancel me, man. I'm aligned to my chat. It's hilarious that Tom had to go get the Arcane Talisman. First time I've ever seen someone use the Arcane Talisman, I think. Yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, he's going to for Arcane Talisman right now. Why would he have gone for the +10 stone if it were +8? Is there not a +9 in Mogwin? There's a +9 in Mogwin, right? How did Aggie not die there? Bye, Hobo. Okay, so Aggie's was +15 or 16. His scavenger curve sword. I don't know where he got the. Oh, he got the Rosa's Axe on the axe pickup or something. Smithing? No, Somber 9. He picked up the Rosa's Axe later, so I think he probably also picked up the 9 in Mogwin. Nice run, yeah. If Bree went with more of an upgrade on her weapon, maybe would have seen something different. I don't know. Nike posting the plus 24 route for smithing definitely might change some people's setup. I think more than anyone, Aggie ends up behind an opponent on 3 consecutive squares. Yeah. Yeah, I mean... Putrescent Cleaver is such a dumb-looking weapon, dude. It's so cool. He catches up? Yeah, the weapon diff, man. Man, like... Mitch going for Death Knight is definitely a decision. You know what? No, never mind. He goes for Death Knight because I think he said that they thought Tom didn't kill Mesmer yet. I think that's why he goes for Death Knight. Looks like a horse hoof clipping. Yeah. Kind of funny. Hi, Esther. Bye, Esther. I feel like Aggie still should have thrown the clumps here. Like, even if you just throw the clumps at the very beginning, it takes away, like... Even if you do it early, it'll take away, like, 40% of his health or something. But he just went with the R1 spam. The games are over where they should have just gone for the bingo. Not necessarily. I mean, because if Tom and Bree would have gone for the bingo immediately in my game versus them, then we would have just picked up the other squares. Me right now. Oh yeah, Tom could have used Putrescent Cleaver here for frost damage. That might have... What is Death Knight weak to? Like physical damage type. Zero, this makes sense. Oh, they're weak to Pierce. They're weakest to Pierce. Pierce, Fire are the same, and then Holy, they're the weakest to. Okay, so never mind. I guess it wouldn't have been a good idea to switch to the cleaver. Yeah, dude. I guess it would have been nice to see if Bree would have put magic on the anchor earlier, or just went to upgrade. If she went to upgrade, then that would have been better. Upgrade and magic, I guess, would have been pretty good. All enemies and armor and dragons are weak to Pierce. That, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. The only dragon... The only dragon that isn't weak to Pierce is Borealis, right? He's weak to Strike. Yeah. Probably Ghost Flame, maybe? I think you're right. Yes, you are correct. Tom was taking a lot of hits and can attack as much as Mitch. I mean, Tom was also behind. Like, he just started going for the catacomb after Mitch did. Ice picks famously blunt. Yeah. Like, if you have an ice pick, then it cracks, but then, like, if you have a hammer, then it shatters. Yeah. Someone taking the other route to Vietchamp someday? There is a game that you can see. If you go to season 3, mine and Aggie's match versus Kata and Pups, I go to Vietchamps via the capital. Did that for the Omen Baron? Yeah, I'm not base game this season. Well, I mean, season 3 is base game, I guess, but which one? I'll just link it. This one in season 3, I go to Fia's through Capital. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Does she die? I don't remember if she dies here. It also doesn't matter if she dies, I guess. I kind of did, I guess. It's pretty close, yeah. Oh, it is also a square. Never mind. I forgot. But in the drama, my match versus Tom and Bree. Tom. Oh, she gets it here, right? Yeah. Oh, she's alive. My match was Tom and Bree. Tom went for a collect 7 sorcery square, and when he got 7 sorceries, he happened to have 2 duplicates, or one duplicate, whatever. So he had 6 unique sorceries, not 7. He marked it. He realized that he had a duplicate, and then he had to unmark after 10 seconds, and then he was locked out of or they were locked out of that square, and just people in chat were upset that that happened. Like, a lot of people thought at first that it wasn't 10 seconds. A lot of people thought that it was a bad rule because the square wasn't specific enough. Unfortunately, the rules stated that you needed to have unique sorceries and incants for the collection squares, so. I don't know what upgrade level her anchor was at. If I would imagine, it was level 15. I'm guessing, I don't know, yeah, I'm guessing she probably could have, gotten it to plus 24 with not that much of an issue. Consequence takes a lot longer than Moog, so she had that's definitely the thought process. Same thing with Aggie, right? Like, he had to wait for Mitch anyways. Is it really? Oh no, the band in the title is that's clickbait. Sorry. The 6s are a big problem. Yeah, you just run in Castle Sol, right, and pick them up. Yeah, bad hammer. Mogus hard to fight for long. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was a weapon difference, right? And then also her flask were +0, so it was a rough fight. Anyways, we don't have to watch all this because it pretty much comes down to Tom gets Starfist, he levels up Starfist, right? Bree gets into Moog fight fucking days before Aggie, and she just kind of has an unfortunate fight. She only has one flask for second phase, which is brutal. It's completely doable though, right? Like but you gotta not make more than one mistake, right? That's the only thing. Like, playing so much rando helps too. Maybe I don't think his rando experience is that much farther ahead than like the experience that Bree has. Because ultimately, it just comes down to like how well you can execute the fight, really. Not necessarily like the different weapons that you might have or some huge drama. ITQ. You know what happened with all the streams going down? It was just the website that we have to stream to that like relays our stream like our. How do I explain it? The website that we stream to that restreams to our channel went down, right? So yeah, he mainly used sorcery stuff. He did pick up melee weapons for some bosses, but yeah, it's just yeah, it's just unfortunate. But for Bree, man, like it's rough. I know you're either super overpowered or you are not trying to fight fast. Yeah, that's true. That's the thing that people don't understand about bingo as well. Like, I would implore a lot of people to try a bingo game with like anybody really who would want to play with you, and you will realize very quickly like the resources that you have are not as much as you think you do. And like people don't consider like everything you have to deal with. Ooh, Bree had no more healing. God, it's so bad, man. Yeah, I guess if she had Sacred Tears, it would have been probably fine. Maybe, I don't know. Oh man, that sucks. That really sucks. Mitch doing the medium shield parries too, Lamo. Yeah, this was Frogcar's Frogcar Spin's match to lose. Yeah, it's just the damage differences. Yeah, it's rough, man. It's rough. And it just kind of played itself out from there. Yeah. That's just really unfortunate. Not really a lot of glee to be had from that day. Let's look at our match first, and then we can look at the other ones maybe. This is our first match against Blank Sonetta. What does the leaderboard look like right now? Okay, if I can remember correctly, there are no like the scores aren't listed on the website yet, but let me see. So Positive Vibes, which is Chris and Adef, they're 1-1. Bushy Stash, which is Bushy and Swed, I think they're 1-1. Josh and I are 2-0. Blank Sonetta, which is Blanks and Ness, they're 0-2. Monkey Business, which is Aggie and Mitch, they're 2-0. And Broadcar Spin, which is Bree and Tom, they are 0-2. Is the matches later part? No, that wasn't clickbait. I wanted to do matches, but I think no one's really around to do them. I wanted to do matches. So. But I mean, this is fun too. It's nice to go back through all the games. I mean, I'm not going to go through. I guess I can't really go through all of them, but it's nice. Get through the one chat again, yeah. Yeah, man. I haven't played bingo, but I tried most of the skips the players use, and I'm happy to get them on the 5th of the time. Yeah, it can be tough, right? Granted, I guess we have a lot more time to do it, but I guess you don't really say the same thing about professional sports players, right? You'll be the cheater? Okay. The Summer 9 race was a nail biter. Bro, like, what is this in chat? Fucking CBD already getting tilted, or already tilted. No, he can't kill Giant Ram with the fucking golem. Bro, I've never wanted to kill the ram with the golem. It's harder to do it with the golem. I just think it should be allowed. Just allow me to be with chat. Let's see who's faster, professional being a brawler or chat marking random scores. This was a weird one. I thought the very obvious play was to go through Illic River. Right? Because there was kill the giant lightning ram, kill a demi-human swordsman, kill the pot throwing trolls as well, and there was have Saint Juna talk to you. So like that, it just seemed like a better thing to go to Illic River. I think Blank just went Scotto Altus to set up and shit. One thing that I've noticed is a lot of people do gravestone skip a lot more often than I do. I don't remember what the base game squares were like in this one. Oh yeah, Summer 9 was a huge thing. Beat Tom 5 times. Can stream with that. Oh shucks, that's a bummer. The game-winning decision, in my opinion, was me choosing Crescent Moon X over Uchigatana. Must be tough for Ness stepping in last minute. Oh yeah, I mean, you had to learn a lot. I mean, she already played a lot of bingo before, but it wasn't like bingo brawlers with the mod that we use. So she had to learn all the like different graces and all the pickups pertaining to the graces. Someone drop out? Yeah, Grand Pooh Bear was supposed to play this season. Altus scores being very important. Yeah. It was a huge Altus. Huge Altus. Crescent Moon X was a beast. Yeah, if I didn't go for Crescent Moon X, I don't think I would have been able to kill Demi-Human Swordsman that quickly. Bye, Ram. Have a good night. No, we did not actually get banned. It's clickbait. Don't worry about it. Funny. Josh dodging both of those is crazy. Then dying. Well, yeah, I meant like not dying and then picking up the runes was really huge. Domo hasn't pulled out the map yet, has he? No map yet. Looks like Josh didn't pick up the explosive stones either. I hope he practices that because it's huge. It's a somber weapon check. And it's a tunnel, and it's an Altus boss. Like, oh, it's this tunnel is so important in bingo. Great Club is not smithing. Great Club is somber. Wait, is Great Club actually a somber? Like 5 ghost squares, yeah. Because it was Demi-Human Swordsman, Pots, Rolling Lightning Rim, Saint Trina talking to you. Yeah, that's about it. It is on somber, okay. Oh, then I guess it's one of the rare. It's one of the rare smithing weapons that you can't put a Ash of War on. Then. Oh yeah, never mind. Yeah, you're right. My bad. I miscorrected Domo. If she didn't pop her runes and round table to buy. Wait, really? Oh no. Yeah. She went to a round table first before she had any runes, I believe. I look at both base game and DLC. It depends. Yeah, checking a shop, checking round table before you can buy anything is no bueno, I think. Also, I mean, I guess you don't really have to. Bro, wait, hold on. The Demi-Human Swordsman, all I had to do is jump R2 over and over again. It was 3 jump R2s, stagger, riposte. Jump R2, jump R2, jump R2. That was... I got pretty lucky. I got pretty lucky. That was awesome. To see if anyone calls it scummy. I don't think so. Yeah, Josh's lines weren't the best from what I remember. But I think it was solely because Ness's pathing, or Ness's going to round table, I think costed her the score. Zoodle's laughing. Yeah, it's correct. Using weapons basically cheating, yeah, true. Yeah, Blanks is like on vacation right now, by the way. Is he doesn't have any access to South, so he's not gonna go in the South. So he just setting up, dude. He doesn't have to worry about anything. Let me see. I think we go for trolls here. And then I die. Josh already killed his troll. Bro, I don't know how this troll didn't stagger. So like charge R2, jump R2, jump R2 again, and then wait, hold on. So one jump R2, tap R2, charge R2, jump R2 again. And he didn't stagger. I'm like, I don't know why he didn't. That's like, it's kind of a mystery to me. You still remember its boss is supposed to only, yeah. If you kill a boss but you use a weapon, did you really even kill the boss? Or is he just... Blank's going to Row. Why is he going to Row? What was on the board? Oh, it's just Sophia's and Letta. Oh, that's right. He got the Spirit Ash. I forgot about that. That was funny. Yeah, okay, I don't die there. I don't remember what the interesting thing. Oh yeah, it was a letter race. If I would have gone front side, I believe I would have beat Blanks to Letta. I think. Yeah. Oh yeah, Josh accidentally kills Bofa. And then Bofa's kind of like Godric, is as soon as you kill him, like he's dead. It doesn't matter if you quit out before the like enemy felled text comes out. What else happened in this game? Oh yeah, he went for Gillico on that square. He also had to, he had to kill Gillico anyways, I believe. Then Josh went over. Oh, he did Lansix skip. That's right. he did Lansix skip. He got the Grace up here, I think. Fucking Chris in chat over here said, "Missed the skip, elbows out." Retyped. Yeah, Blanks had the dialogue done. That saved him. It saved him, dude. I wonder. I don't know. I don't know if I got pots first. If Blanks would have been ahead of me, I'm not sure. Do we not have Chris watching? Oops. We have CBD watching. There it is. Blanks did not have a good fight, I believe. He had the less effective weapon. Well, no, he didn't put Savage Lion's Claw on the... He got reposted by Letta, dude. Was it backstabbed? Yeah, he got backstabbed by Letta. That's crazy, man. No, it was like 15 seconds. It wasn't 5 seconds. What? So like he got at 28:38. I got mine at 28:53, 54. Yeah, it's like a 15-second slant. Wasn't 5 seconds. Dom makes up second. I mean, like it's difficult to know sometimes. What was our play? Oh, our play was top row. Yeah, that's right. Bro, Lansec skip saved this game. Like it just saved the game. I believe, yeah, Josh got killed. That attack's stupid, but we're shocked Josh went for Lansec before Lightning Ram. We knew that Ness hadn't been working on it because she was working on Leonia bosses. And since Lancex was a square in and of itself and it contributed to another square. So it's not always good to go for the bingo, right? Because you could just get snipes. That headshot on the bleed, crazy. I'm surprised that Josh survived that. So I think that the slam down for Lancex, the initial slam down does more damage than the shockwave. So, bro, Josh is like, do I go for a lightning ram or do I go for the dragon? I should go for the dragon. I was like, no, lightning ram, lightning ram. Because he warps over to Smaragd. I'm like, no. Get the square, right? and then he forgot to put on the he forgot to put on the fucking Ash of War. Oh my god. What was Blanks in Shadow Keep? He was killing Hippo for the bear hippo wolf thing. Yeah, so wait, hold on. So Josh initially, so he was going up, right? And then he was like, oh, I forgot the Ash of War. So he went to Hugh, right? Put the Ash of War on. and then he started going again. He was like, oh, maybe I should get some blue flasks. and then he's killing him, right? This is his 10th one, and he's like, should I go for an 11th one? And then I was like, yeah, just to make sure. And then it ended up being like 10-second difference or something. Oh man. Yeah. That was a this was a game, dude. And we're trying to think, like, if we would have lost this, like, I don't think we would have been like that behind on majority. Because like it would have been 5-6, or sorry, 6-7 us. And I just had more progress towards Saint Trina. I would have had, I guess, maybe more progress towards Metter, maybe not really. I had Lightning Ram whenever I wanted. And Josh had 3 Altus bosses already. Yeah, I mean, it was up in the air, really. What's the drama? Huge drama, big drama. I sweat. But this dragon, like, was in a really bad spot for a lot of this fight here. Constantly being dramatic. Wait, what was the... It was the Bushy Stash game. Wait, which game was that? Was it this one? No, it wasn't this one. It was this one. So, wait, where's Bushy? When does he go to Halictree? So, Bushy was asking, like, what's the route to +10 in Halictree, and then I told him, like, oh, you kind of have to, like, dodge side to side, like when you're doing the Prince's Cheese in DS3, and then, like, the timing actually matters. He got clipped here one time. Like, if he didn't have that armor, bro, he would have died. But yeah, I guess now he starts to go for the +10, and I think he's the only person so far who is going for +10. If I was a base game, I would always go for +10 as well. But it's just that was a funny thing. I wonder what armor he had, and I guess the health mattered too, because you usually don't start with that much health. You usually don't start with that much health. It's like, I'm guessing that's like 14 vigor or something. Anyways, it was an interesting weekend. You didn't get a high from sweat? Yeah, because you left, right? Bushy really likes Jarberg, I guess. When am I getting a haircut, dude? Should be like a week before TwitchCon or something, I guess. When did I get a haircut last year? September. It was a week before TwitchCon. What am I asking you guys for? I don't know. More of a rhetorical question, I guess. Look at my hair and make a nice design in it. Can you do hair? Are you like a hair person? I have a cousin who does hair, but she specializes in color, I guess. Grow my hair out forever. Dude, I've seen some clips of myself from a while ago, and I had some big hair. It was like maybe 4 inches or something, right? I used to grow out my hair out too, like when I was younger, but like a couple years ago, I had you know, big hair, and I also am like really weirded out because I'm a lot skinnier. Hair person. I gotta fly to Illinois. Okay, I got you. You look great 5 years ago. Swed, you look great now. All right, don't worry about it. But I'm not saying a haircut. Terrible. I miss anything in chat? No, we're good. Me one hair person. Sweat looks awesome. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, I was just like so much skinnier back in. Not that I'm complaining. I just I put on a lot more weight because I've been going to the gym. Speaking of gym, oh wow, yeah, my lats are hurting. Ah, cold day was yesterday. Kind of. No, rest day was supposed to be yesterday, but I skipped whole day too much. We don't have Borpa dad bod, so Borpa spin had to work. Okay, I wanted to do matches today, but people weren't around. People were not around. No. Spuds around. I mean, we need 4 people in total. Spud was around, but I'm pretty sure Mitch was around, but he started doing his analysis. Although I guess I could have asked him. I guess it's also my fault. Yeah, he's going over his game with Bring and Tom. Oh well, I mean, yeah, whatever. Not playing with Mitch is that's funny though. I fear everyone hates bingo. Everyone eventually will start to hate bingo. Give it, what is the schedule? We have 1, 2, like 3 more weekends ish. 4 more weekends or something. In total, like including the finals and everything. Engine plus 100. I could start doing that. I didn't finish the torch only no hit run in Elden Ring. I can start the master run too in Elden Ring, or I can go back to NG plus 100 again. But doing NG plus 100 during bingos is rough because like I would want to have fewer streams to get it, and I don't want to do like 1 NG, you know, 1 stream, right? Or even 3 NGs. I'd prefer like at least 4 and 5. Just because like I don't want so many VODs. Get how broken up it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's rough. I'll go back to it after bingo though. I'm fine with that. What is this emote, dude? It's funny. Hi, Nick. What's up? Hi, hand. Yeah, I mean, I guess I might just end it here because I got nothing else to say really. I could potentially raid someone who I don't usually raid. Potentially, maybe. Who's like streaming? Heckin' spicy. He's doing Resi 4 shit. What? Fucking dude. This is Yoshi as the fucking merchant? No, wait, go back. Yoshi's the I was not expecting that, dude. Holy shit. That's so funny. I wanted practice matches to be today too. It's unfortunately not in my control, right? So it's unfortunate. Fucking. Let me check my raid tracker. Oh, this is my video, dude. Hey, go watch my video. Go watch my cheater video, dude. It's great. Tomorrow stream? Probably. I'm probably gonna have some practice matches tomorrow, hopefully. If people are around. Again, it all depends on everyone else, right? whether or not they're around. I'm still checking my follow list. Fast is live. You're at Fast. Playing COD Zombies. I'm reading Fast. People don't want only Bingus, but I want only Bingus. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's always a balance, chat. Dude, being a streamer is, I think, the hardest job in the world, you know? You just never know what to do. It's so difficult. All right, chat. Black lung in a coal mine? Sitting in a chair and playing video games for 6 to 8 hours? Terrible. Terrible. I will be back most likely tomorrow. In the meantime, I'm going to the gym. It's second push day. Why is benching so tough, dude? My bench does not grow as much as my other exercises do. I'm running Fast. She's front of the stream. She's playing COD Zombies. I like zombies. The CBD is great. Oh, thank you, TQ. There's more matches this weekend. Next weekend, whatever you want to say. For Being Brawlers, we are playing. We're playing Positive Vibes, which is Chris and Adef, and we're playing Monkey Business, which is Aggie and Mitch. Unless the schedule changes. I'm not sure. Anyways, take care. Stay safe, stay awesome, chat. Have a good rest of your week. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.